Yeah, that's right. That's that guy. That's KG, Kelvin Garnett. That's right. Kelvin, what you thinking about?
Stop.
What you got, Kelvin?
Thinking about how you gonna win this tournament next week. To be honest, good vibes.
Good vibes.
Headed back to Phoenix today. Had a great trip. Great trip. Austin took me out. We caught a lot of big fish. I'm gonna come back. Met him this year in Eleuthera. Dude's a stud believer. We went down there and hung out in the Bahamas for a week and did a mission trip and did a baseball camp, and he's become one of my best friends, somebody I talk to all the time, man. It's been such a good experience to come here in Western North Carolina. The fishing was awesome. The weather's been perfect. I had a week off from my job, which I don't consider a job, but it's been a blessing to be able to come here, and I'm excited to come back in the wintertime. Big time.
In all seriousness, that's Kendall Graveman, number 59, Chicago Cubs. Had a Tommy John surgery, I guess, this past year. He's been rehabbing. So anyways, he got to come into town, hang out with me, DTB, Dustin the Bishop, the Jolly family. So anyways, prepping the boat, headed to Chickamauga in a couple hours. Stick with us. Well, we are on the road. Just got to Tennessee, which I guess isn't really far from the house, but filling up with diesel right now. About an hour left to go to Lake Chickamauga. Might try to get on the water this evening, do some graphing, but I don't know, it's 2:08. I'm in no rush. I'm pumped to get to Chickamauga. The place has got giant bass. What's up, everybody? It is tournament number 2, Lake Chickamauga, day 1 of official practice. We came down day early, got to get out a little bit, do some graphing yesterday, but I've already been graphing this morning. It's pretty early. The sun's just getting up. I just caught a little smallmouth. I'm in an area, I just marked some bait. There's a little secondary point. Just kind of fishing around. This lake has been getting absolutely beat to death. I mean, every major tour has been here this year. Major League Fishing, FLW, tons of tournaments. Let me tell y'all something. If you live in the Great Smoky Mountains and complain about fishing pressure on your lake, I would, and you talk about moving somewhere else, I would suggest you stay put, because our lakes locally don't get near the pressure that these lakes do. Take that as a good sign or a bad sign. It's almost full. Good morning, everybody. It is day 2 of official practice here at Lake Chickamauga for the Bassmaster Eastern Open, second stop. I'm feeling, I guess, decent. You know, I'm kind of grinding right now, just trying to get bites up shallow. I've been graphing so much out on the ledges, and I just feel like those fish aren't really out there like that. I mean, I'm pretty good with my graphs, and I just don't think they're out there quite yet. The water's still in the mid 70s. You know, usually they really get out there when that water really heats up. I mean, it's like that's their summertime deal, and then that grass grows and they get back shallow. But I just been struggling on the ledges. I caught those fish yesterday on a jig, caught that good smallmouth, caught some other really nice fish up shallow, but just straight grinding. I mean, I feel like that's the name of the game for me. I'm always grinding, but one of these days I hope it really comes easy. But we're gonna go run some different docks today. I found a couple different stretches yesterday where I think I might be able to muster up, I don't know, between 10 and 15 pounds. But it's Chickamauga, you never know. I mean, a lot of these tournaments in May and June have been I mean, there's been guys that have done really well that fish docks and up shallow. So I'm gonna give it my best whirl. It's like goose crap everywhere, funny smelling water, green, and has giants. So I'm excited. We'll get after it today. Let's do it. Look at that, it spit up a leech. Had one come off punching or flipping this deep grass, and then I just broke my line off on one that I lifted up, and it felt like dead weight. I'm pretty excited about this spot. That was, I think I had 4 bites in here. This could be special. This could be special. Hey, good morning everybody. It is the official practice day number 3 today. We've got our pre-tournament meeting and registration later on this afternoon, so it's a little bit of a short day on the water, but just recapping yesterday, you know, started out doing that shallow dock deal and caught some decent fish. Caught that one largemouth that was right at 4 pounds, and then, you know, I think you're messing around with 12 to 13 pounds up there. And on Chickamauga, in a big tournament like this, it'll go a long way, but you know, that's not what I'm looking for. I want to whack them. I want to whack a big bag, but we're gonna try to figure out this ledge deal a little bit in the morning. And then yesterday afternoon, rather, I didn't talk about that. We found that deep grass and had a couple bites out of it, and one of them, I mean, I set the hook into it and my line went and snapped, and I switched everything to straight braid on the flipping setups, which is what I should have been doing beforehand. But we're gonna have I think that's something special. So I'll tell you guys just the grind of being out here. I've been on the water now between this and guiding for like 9 straight days. I'm wore out, I'm tired, I miss my wife, I'm away from my business. You know, our Morganton store isn't doing fantastic by any stretch of the imagination. So, you know, this is just a grind being out here, and I feel like there's so much stuff going on, and you just work so hard, and it's just tough. I mean, just, you know, I wanted to be real when I made these videos. I got kind of depressed yesterday on the water, just getting beat with the sun, haven't had a ton of sleep, your mind's going 1,000 miles per hour. I was just discouraged. You know, I'm a little more encouraged this morning. I've been listening to some worship music, and just been trying to fit time in to spend with God, and just stay encouraged and built up and just prayed up. But it's tough out here. But it's day 3 of practice. I'm excited. My spirit today's doing a lot better than it has been, and we're just gonna have fun. Everything's in God's hands. I'm just gonna work hard, and whatever happens, happens. I wasn't recording, but just pulled out to my first little ledge that I wanted to mark. My first cast, and caught a 2-pounder. Wish I'd have been recording. I'm kind of pumped about it. Just caught that little fella right there. Not a big one, but a keeper. On a trickworm. There's a better one right there. I was swimming a 3/4 ounce jig. I hit one of those cross members underneath this marina, and my rod went up, boom. So that's a better fish. I wouldn't mind weighing in a bag of those in a giant. That'd be sick. Fishing this marina. That's another healthy fish. Whew. It is the night before the tournament, and I'm finally in the air conditioning. I tell you what, I sweated in places today I didn't even know sweat. Like, I had sweat coming out my toenails. It was humid out there. What do these lights do? Ooh. That's the light. Anyhow, my buddy Blake and his girlfriend are sleeping, and I'm just excited to get on the water tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Gonna work hard, give it all I got. So I feel like I'm on about 13 pounds, but I hadn't been fishing hard either, and I'm in some stuff that I've found some stuff that I've really tried to stay out of. So you just never know in these derbies. You never know what you get till you got them. So tournament time in the morning. Peace.